taught. It's a wonderful method, using the breathing as an object of your concentration. The sensation that is going in your body, as an object of your concentration. Thereby slowly developing the concentration, one-pointedness. Later, when it is already stabilized, using it then to know more deeper, like what is impermanent, what is the suffering of the world. And then ultimately you will also start to use that one-pointedness to realize the nature of mind, or the self, the absence of the self, the selflessness state of the truth of our being. You understand? So that's why these are the wonderful things that we have in our society. And also, there are so many different ways you can do meditation, but always try one thing in your mind in general. Whenever you do the practice, you try to relate. First, take refuge, generate the motivation. After that, no matter how long you are doing the practice, make sure that your practice in your mind is not absence by, not absence of what you call it, devotion and compassion. If the devotion and compassion is missing in your mind when you are practicing or doing whatever practice, then that practice is not correct. The sense of devotion and compassion must be there no matter at what scale. This is what we should keep in mind. The other thing, you just watch, observe what you want to observe. Flower with your eyes can. Sound with your ear can. Sensation going on in your body also can. And use the breathing as the vehicle of your concentration also can. Use the visualization of what? Deity also can. If devotion and compassion are missing in all these observations of what you call meditation, then I usually, tell my friends, your meditation becomes watch of the children's watch of Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry cartoon, we watch. The children, does a very good meditation, Yeah? It knows even, the Tom and Jerry's tail and the mustache, moving. Yeah? Very detailed, The observation is there. But there is no devotion and compassion. And that is not relating to the wisdom and compassion. What is the use of that? Maybe I think creating more than it. Either running away or running after, which is again a problem. That's why no matter how nice, generic or whatever you visualize, in a very clear manner, such a detail, almost Tara, dancing in front of you, in your imagination. Live dancing, If devotion missing, compassion missing, the technique to relate our wisdom mind missing, that becomes almost, very, what do you call that? Hollow. Yeah? Meaningless. Almost, but still okay. As a beginning process we can start with, but like I said, with being a respectful, thankful to the boat that brought us, from this side to the other shore, is not to carry the boat, in our back and sleep with and eat with and, live with. Leave the boat, or pass it to somebody else. So the being, grateful to the boat is not to carry with ourselves, isn't it? So every time you just watch whatever you use as a base, okay? You just watch. And if possible, slowly try to grab that, try to catch that gap between these two, You understand? First, you saw white. Second, you saw mala. Notice the gap between these two. Yeah? It's very quick, but yes, there is, which is beyond all the concepts, thoughts, which is not happiness, not misery, which is not right or wrong, which is not big or small, free from all these things. Are you getting me? Okay. It is said in Tantra, we always try to be very clever, but in a very wrong way. Yeah? A person who does not know how to swim. Some of you, I told already last night, during the question and answer session. A person who does not know how to swim, when he jumps, unknowingly, in a swimming pool, maybe 10 meter, 12 meter, 16 meter. Now, he is in danger. And instead of actually, taking advantage of the possibility that actually there is, he tries to be clever. He tries to get floated on the surface of water, or maybe get out of the water by using his power physically. The more he struggles, the more deeper he sinks, get drawn. Yeah? So no matter what he thinks, this is really the best way I can ever do. And without any, sort of second thought, he just go for it. But that becomes his death. If he knows, just let it go, relax. Just float. Yeah? No need to use that thing, that the power he tries to be clever. The hopeless, the effort, what do you call this, the fruitless, the meaningless effort. Unsuccessful attempt. Just relax, he will float. Try to, be clever, definitely go down. It's very clever. That's why when something is going wrong in our head, in our mind, don't try to be clever. How? Usually what our mind is, either lost in the future or in the past. Sometimes, it just invites future. Lottery is very famous. What number I should buy? So this is the inviting, future. I lost quite a lot of money. I bought that ticket, the lottery. It didn't happen. Not even the third prize, Then again, we follow the past. And most of the time, in the present moment, ignorant, dull, nothing. It's not that gap, okay? The present moment, free from future and the past. It's not that this gap, okay? This is still in the darkness, ignorant, and the state of stupidity. Yeah? So what we should do? Thought comes in our mind. Naturally comes. Even we don't invite, even we don't follow, it comes. Nobody brings, a water stream down. Nobody asks, go down. But that water naturally comes down. That's why, since we are already trained in this, for a very long time, so thoughts, dualism, the concept really continuously coming. Even we are sleeping, it comes as a dream. Yeah? So no matter what technique, a very wonderful technique that Tantra teaching gives, you just watch, be aware, be alert. That's it. Alertness. Alertness will help us to understand, and understanding will help the alertness, to be more strong, more active. So that's why it says like, example, a water is muddy, it's not clean, there is a full of dust. So if we try to clean, by taking each dirt out, it's not possible, to clean the water. So what you do is let it be, untouched. The dust goes down, the water gets clean. That's why resting in the nature of mind with alertness and awareness. So this is very quite difficult, but still, please, you just try this with whatever techniques, vipassana, practice, and then, just sit, the techniques that we have in a Zen meditation practices. That's why resting at peace or natural state is very, very important. Struggle, you get more drowned. Relax, floats. Shake, try to make clean, cannot. Let it be, get clean. No matter how thoughts come, in the ocean, the waves are like crazy sometimes. No matter how crazy the waves are, they cannot actually go anywhere else than disappearing into the ocean itself. The ocean does nothing. Waves, you cannot be such a naughty, washing all the, what you call that, human houses and, Now they have given you a very bad name. You are called what, tsunami. The ocean does not advise. No matter how big tsunami, actually happens, but that cannot reach anywhere, It has to be disappeared back and in peace, into the ocean itself. That's why, if you follow, again we become donkey. I'm sorry to use this word, but to make, more understanding, I think, sting, more. When thoughts arise in our mind, if we follow, it gets bigger. It becomes our boss. If you try to ignore, again it becomes our boss. Sometimes our children, the brother teases the sister is not happy, and she expresses not to do this, but the brother teases even more, just to irritate her, If you try to ignore, also we not actually success in that. Sometimes works, but not completely all the time. They become more irritating to us, So don't block, don't follow, just watch. You will be free. This is called liberation by itself. Self-liberation. The thoughts will be liberated by itself. You just watch. It's like, 8 years old man watching 7 or 8 years boy, a children playing. 7 or 8 years old children playing, with such interest. Yeah? For 80 years man, it's nothing. There's no attraction at all. Yeah? That's why let the thoughts arising in our mind be the children's play to 80 years old man. Okay? That's why. Don't follow, don't protect, but try to watch. Focus with alertness. Just be aware what is going on, but not follow or not block. This is what the Tantra teaching, a very direct sort of approach to deal with the mind. Very effective. It is said like lion attack. When you hit stick or stone or something to a dog, the dog will run after the stick and bite the stone that you hit at. If you do the same thing to the lion will not run after the stick or the thing that you throw at. He will jump where it comes from. Finish. But we don't even have to jump like a lion, It's again protecting. But this is actually ultimate, lion jump. You just watch, no problem. That's why watching that, beyond concepts, dualism, state of mind, in the other word, the nature of mind, this is called the resting in the nature state of mind. When the water is clean, the dust is at the bottom, so the water is clean, it can reflect the things around. When our mind is resting at that, state of mind with awareness, then it can reflect the quality of wisdom and compassion in very, very different sort of, ways. Okay? So, this is very important thing that I wanted to make sure you at least get some, idea or yes, feeling the things, yes. So this is what we actually require as a main sort of principle sort of, method to take care of ourselves during those journey in the Bardo. So this becomes the first priority that we use as a tool when something dazzling, such a terrifying light and sound comes. Don't follow, don't run away. Try to understand that to be the nature of mind. Just like the sun rays is not different from sun itself. The moment you realize that one instant makes difference, one instant brings enlightenment. This is a wonderful thing, beauty of Bardo. Those with the instruction, those with the training, of different degree. Not that we carry our certificates written in the paper, but that is actually, very nicely printed in our. So it becomes like, meeting of mother and a lost child. The mother and the child, loves each other very much, but they are lost for maybe few days, and she is almost dying to find the child back, and the child is, going crazy to find the mother back. While they see each other among, thousands of people, find back each other, almost unbelievable to accept that reality. This is my mother. Even the baby sees the mother, and the mother, is like beyond everything. Is this real or dream? See, among thousands of people, they recognize like this. That's why the instructions that we have, the training that we have, the practice that we do in this living moment, it's like a child, the lost child, looking for the mother. And shining as a light or what in the form of Bardo environment is the mother, looking for the child. If mother has already forgotten the child, she will not recognize. If the child has, no idea how his mother looks, even they meet and stay in the same place, eat in the same restaurant on the same table, sad, what is this woman looking at me? She thinks, oh, it looks like my baby. Yeah? And she looks like, maybe is this the one? And he is more suspicious, What is this woman looking at me? He doesn't know. Not knowing is the biggest problem. Makes big difference. So, training instructions now. It's like, having complete memory of mother. When the mother is seen, among thousands of people, yeah, that's it. This is my mother. 100%, confident that you will jump into the mother's lap and reunited. So we get reunited, in Bardo. So that's why the nature of mind shining as, Bardo environment is called mother luminosity. The luminous nature of mind. That is the nature of mind. As a ground, as a base, as a mother. So the instruction, the practice that we are trained in, is called child luminosity. Okay? Is it clear? I just want to make sure, how we should take care of ourselves in Bardo. It is like, completely, we have to be prepared now in this moment, then really possible. Same like when we go to, where? Switzerland, Tibet, or anywhere, If we are trying to be clever, illegally going, no visa, no permit, maybe no money is also okay, I can rob some banks there, maybe, cheat some people and pickpocket or something, Okay, maybe I will survive, but that's a danger. So we apply visa, get ticket, enough money, and go. Yes, we enjoy. That's why preparation has to be done here. All the visas, tickets, passport, yeah, has to be prepared well now. Then we can really enjoy, skiing, everything in Switzerland or somewhere. Otherwise, even we are enjoying in Switzerland, the police may catch me anytime. It's really dangerous, So always have to be in fear, yeah, because no preparation now. That's why this is not simple during the third Bardo or whatsoever if we are not well introduced or trained here in this moment. Okay, so the training is not something that somebody will charge you like battery charging. Many of us think that maybe a very powerful guru, something very unique looking comes. I think he has something, Then we feel like we may be charged out of automatic. It's quite difficult. Maybe this happened long time ago. Maybe it is happening only somewhere in a very limited way, but not so possible now. That's why first develop the wisdom through listening. Second, develop that thing through contemplation. Then really develop through experiencing in a day-to-day life or moment life. Okay? So try every day. Yeah? This is very important. Now let's go through the third Bardo again. Unless I make you understand this way, it's really confusing. I am saying rest at the nature of mind, but how? Again, it's a big problem. And that makes you not to listen anymore, It's already, I'm hopeless, I don't know anything. I think now is, again, to go further, is another hopeless, So it's quite, I think, okay, yeah? Is it okay? Yes. Third Bardo. The sun is rising up from the east. Not only light, but very challenging, almost cannot, unable to stand the light. It's getting even more brighter. Same in the Bardo will get, brighter. That's nothing but the nature of mind, the environment of Bardo, the projection of mind. The only thing that we have to do is identify that, realize that. Then it's 5:30. The sun is now actually coming. We can see the circle or the ball. Yeah? We can see now actual form. Same. The nature of mind right from the beginning, starting as a mirage up to this, 100,000 suns together shining at once. It will still, increase. So during the Bardo, first day, second day, third day, fourth day, and fifth day, the Buddhas, known as White Buddha family. The five Buddha family will be seen. Each day, the first day, Buddha Bero Chanang, and the second day, Buddha Vajra Sattva, or you can also call Buddha Akshobe. The third day, Buddha Ratnasambha. The fourth day, Buddha Amitabha. The fifth day, Buddha Ratnasambha. Five Buddha. Again, you will think, maybe this is too Buddhist sort of believing. Only those Buddhas come. Why not Jesus Christ come? Why not maybe Allah come or something? It's like saying, why not Jupiter come instead of Sun? Why not Saturn come instead of, Sun? Early morning, different planets, rising up from the east. Why only Sun and Moon sometime, Why not Sun during the night and Moon during the light, day? Why not, Mars shining, from the east, the other planets? It's something like that. Because the natural system is not actually made by anyone. This works naturally. That's why Buddhas that we are talking about is not from Tibet, from India, from Nepal, or from Indonesia, or from my family or your family. No. Not paid those 5 Buddhas, by anyone to be there, to protect any Buddhist organization in the world. You understand? It's a natural process. And that's actually those Buddhas are also nothing but the projection of mind. The nature of mind, coming into different form. And that everything is now with us. If anger can create hope or hell, why not compassion can create a heaven? That's why the nature of mind, the ignorant mind can create the hell, animal, spirit, human, asura, and heaven. Why not? The compassion and wisdom can also create, not creating, manifest as 5 Buddhas and the atmosphere of 5 Buddha families. Why not? -0 is possible, -10 is possible, -1,000 million billion is possible. If this is possible, why not +1, +10, +100, +1,000, +billion and trillion, it's not possible. Why? Possible in either way, but positive, negative, pure, impure, dualistic and free from, beyond. It's not really I'm trying to teach you a philosophy, but this is what reality is. Okay? See, now we have this body, the 5 aggregations. We call these 5 skandhas. Yeah? What are those? Form. And second is the what called? Sorva. Sorva is the Vedana. Vedana. What do you call it in English? Sensation? Sorry? Feelings. Okay. So Sorva. Dushe, the notion, or what do you call that? The third one? Perception. Dushe. Yeah. And Duje. The fourth one? What do you call that? After the perception? Mental factors, yeah, exactly. Duje, yeah, mental factors. That is the creator. It's creating the karma, And Namshe, the began, the consciousness, yeah? 5. These are called 5 skandhas. Yeah? Let's say Mr. David has 5 sons. Before they are known, when they are young, the 5 sons, the 5 children are known as A, B, C, D, E. Okay? And later they are educated in different faculty. One becomes engineer, one becomes doctor, the other becomes artist, another becomes philosopher and psychologist. Yeah? Now they are no more known as, A, B, C, D, E, just, we call it doctor, engineer, philosopher, scientist. Change, yeah? Let me tell you, these 5 skandhas are trained by our ignorance, trained by our dualism, trained by our karma. When trained by these things, the 5 skandha becomes impure. This is what we have now. This is the impure state. Like the 5 sons, if they are trained in a bad way, A, B, C, D, E becomes murderer, gangster, terrorist. The 5 sons are known as something very negative, 5 people. When they are trained in a good way, they are known as something very nice, 5 nice sons, or 5 very bad sons, evil sons, something like that. When our skandhas are actually contaminated, defiled by, polluted by ignorance, karma, etc., these becomes 5 skandha, which is impure. Okay? But these 5 skandhas, as trained as a doctor, scientist, and so on, naturally, the 5 skandha becomes 5 Buddha. So this is the plus point, and the impure state is the minus point. You just keep in mind, the idea of the number is starting from 0. Either, in a minus way or the plus way. Yesterday I told you. Clear, yeah? That's why, if 5 skandha is possible, why not 5 Buddha is possible? What is the reason? Why these 5 skandha can be, if this can be impure, why not 5 Buddhas can be pure? If the light can, be something shining, why can darkness, can be, what do you call that? Darkening? Yeah? So this is how the 5 Buddha families, the 5 Buddhas, these are actually when we don't know